Right, gurus. Yes, I have help. I don't know everything. I don't want to know everything. We get donated lots of magic. Normally, it's in a mess. It's a big box of loose things, and half of it, I have no idea what it is. So before I can see where it would fit in with what I do, if it would work for someone with this disability or that disability or, you know, whatever, I need to know what the trick is. I need to know how it works. When you're donated stuff, a lot of it, I've got no idea at all what it is. I'm a self-working man. Sod practice. I like something easy. Bring on the collapsible wand and a book tests. No. Right, so what happens is I have help. I have a small group of of dodgy gentlemen that are all magicians. They live in Great Yarmouth. They help. I message them. We have a group chat. I take photos of whatever I've got. They tell me what it is. If we don't know, then I take it to someone and swap it for something. So I bag up the stuff that I don't know. And then I swap it, normally with Danny from Amethyst Magic. Most stuff I get, I can work out and I know, but every now and then there's something that's either very old or I really have no idea at all. So I message them and then they tell me, and then there isn't really anything apart from big stuff. I don't use a lot of, very rarely do I use card stuff, although we use cards because some of our guys like to look at the cards, they like to play with the cards. Nothing technical. A lot of the time you spend ages doing a trick and then they forget the suit or they don't know what the card was. So I tend to use picture cards, like either a bicycle Harry Potter deck or a ABC deck or something that's a bit simpler and not too complex. So cards I really don't use. I take them to them, they tell me what they think it is, and then I Google it and then see if I can use it or not. If I can use it, great. I'll stick it in the cupboard. If I can't use it, then I will trade it or swap it or something. It will go to use somewhere. Obviously, we get through some magic because it doesn't last. You're working with guys with disabilities that have not got very good motor skills. Stuff gets dropped. I don't make an issue of that. If it gets broken, it gets broken. If you're working with autistic guys, they're going to pick stuff up. Whether you hide it, whether you lock it up, they will get it. So, you know, be prepared. It's their nature. It's, you know, it's their way of doing things. If there's anything that you don't want touched, then you make sure you keep it well out the way. I normally let all my stuff be handled. If they insist on, you know, you might do a gig and there's somebody there that's got autism and they might have wandered off on their own and then they're in your bag. And yes, that will happen. And I know some magicians will cry at that, but it will happen. So get over it. Yes, let's have a look. So the people that help me are Potty Paul, or Paul Henry, as you may know him as. He's currently based in Hemsby. Steve Majess and Oliver Garwood. All of these have had Davenport experience in London. They've all met Jimmy and a lot of the guys that I work with. They totally get what I do and are always full of ideas on different ways of doing things, because that's a lot of the problem with us. It's the handling and the holding and the just ways of getting the people involved, and that it can't always be done. So it helps to have a lot of different, put our heads together and see what we can come up with, and then between us we work out stuff. I'm all for doing dangerous magic. So is Jonathan, who I work with, who's got cerebral palsy, who you will also read about in this lovely free gift. So we're always looking at different ways of doing dangerous stuff. I think Paul messaged me the other night and said that we've got a head dagger chest, which is good because I'm excited about that, because at the end of the day, all the people that I work with, apart, well, LMA's teenager now, but all the other guys, they're grown-up men, you know, some of them are older than me. So, yes, we don't just want to do sponge balls and that bloody rabbit trick where it goes back and forward. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do, we've done a bullet catch, we've done spike. Oh, you can't do that. He's disabled. We can do that, and we will. So we've got a dagger chest now, but I think Paul said the dagger chest has got feather dusters instead of daggers, which is quite amusing. But yes, so Steve, Oliver and Paul, I would be very lost without them. And if I get a donation in, they're the first ones I message and say, help, what the hell is this? What do I do with it? So yes, and they're based in Yarmouth, like I said. Thank you and goodbye.